Hi everyone, Doc Dada here, your Finance MD. Welcome to our coaching session. Kung bago ka pa lang sa channel ko, kindly subscribe and click the notification button. For this session, we are going to talk about Most 18 of Manila Banker's Life. Before we discuss the details about Most 18, let me first share to you an important financial concept. First is prepare your financial outlook for whatever life may offer. To complete your financial picture, you must consider building a solid financial foundation. So which financial foundation do you want? With letter A, meron naman pong investment pero maliit lang ang emergency fund. Maraming utang, maliit lang ang protection at healthcare. This one is very unstable financial foundation. Pag nagkaroon ng financial crisis, chances are babagsak agad ang iyong financial house. Well, letter B is a solid financial foundation. On top is our investment like stock market, mutual funds. We invest to reach our financial goals. But it should be protected with emergency fund. The purpose of emergency fund, ito po yung perang gagastusin natin just in case magkaroon tayo ng financial emergency. Halimbawa, mawalan ng trabaho, malugi yung negosyo, para hindi po natin kailangang i-liquidate ang ating mga investment. Eliminate debt. Debt is like a termite that is eating your financial house. Kinakain ng interest ng utang ang interest ng investment mo. Protection and life insurance is to replace the income of the breadwinner just in case the breadwinner will pass away too soon. At dapat meron din tayong healthcare protection para pag merong nagkasakit sa family, hindi naman mauubos ang savings natin. So letter B is a solid financial foundation. And like building a house, you must build it from the ground up. You must also know the life's absolute truth. Ano po ba ito? Dalawa lang po yung pwede mangyari sa isang tao. Either you die too soon, masyadong maagang binawian ng buhay. If you're a breadwinner, you will pass away at the age of 30, 40, or 50 years old. What will happen to the family? On the other end naman, you will live too long. You will retire at the age of 60, 65, pero mapubuhay ka hanggang 80, 90, or even 100 years old. Kapag mahaba naman yung buhay ng isang tao, ano naman po ang ating mga dapat i-consider? We need to consider our loved ones' needs like clean-up fund. Yung clean-up fund, ito po yung ibabayad natin sa hospital bills, funeral expenses, and then kung mayroong utang na naiwan yung breadwinner. Next consideration is family income. Siyempre, nawala po yung provider, dapat meron pong income replacement. Also, the educational fund. It's very important, with the untimely death of the breadwinner, sino magpapaaral dun sa mga anak natin? And also, the emergency fund of the family. Then what if you live too long naman? Ano naman po yung mga consideration? We need to consider the expenses for maintenance medication and medical check-ups. Sabi nga po, ang pinakamagastos na phase ng buhay ng isang tao ay hindi yung pagpapaaral ng mga anak. Ito po ay pagdating ng retirement, especially our medical needs. Remember, during this time, wala na tayong healthcare coverage. So pag nagkasakit tayo, talagang kukuha tayo sa sarili nating bulsa. Other considerations are special needs like food supplement, caregiver, also your pension and retirement. Siyempre, saan mo kukunin yung gagastusin mo during this time dahil wala na nga tayong income from our employment. Siyempre, when you are retired, you want to enjoy life. So you want to travel, continue your hobbies. You also have your daily activities and daily needs. Marami tayong dapat na talagang i-consider either we die too soon or we live long. So whether you die too soon or you live long, both of which will put you and your family in a very challenging situation. If you die too soon, who's going to take care of the family? If you live long naman, who's going to take care of you? So ang sagot po dito, if you die too soon, dapat meron tayong life insurance. And if you live long, dapat meron tayong investment. So two major financial needs, life insurance and investment. So why do we buy life insurance? First is to protect family income and asset just in case mamatay ang breadwinner. Second is to save for emergency needs like illness, accident, and hospitalization. These are the very same reason kung bakit ang mga Filipino hindi masyadong pinag-uusapan ang insurance because we don't want to talk about death. We don't want to talk about na mayroong magkakasakit, mayroong mga aksidente, or mauuspital sa pamilya. But we really have to prepare for these kinds of situation. Another reason is to prepare for future financial expenses like retirement and pension. Di ba, you want to enjoy life. Mahirap naman yung buhay ka pa, wala kang pera. And also, for your child's education and yung savings or pera na pwede nating iwanan sa ating pamilya. We are using the DIE method to compute for our financial responsibilities. D stands for debt or utang, I, income, M, mortgage, and E is for education. That will give you the total insurance need. So let's check. For example, may utang po yung insured na 200,000. Lagay po natin dito. Income replacement, so 20,000. Income replacement, 20,000 po yung monthly income multiplied by 12. That's 240,000 per year. Multiplied by 10, that is 2.4 million. So 2.4 million po yung total income replacement. If i-invest po ng family yung 2.4 million in a 10% vehicle, that is equivalent to 20,000. Ito po yung kinikita ng breadwinner or insured nung nabubuhay pa siya. M is mortgage. For example, naka-housing loan. Let's say may balance pa na around 400,000. Education, estimated at 1 million per child. So, let's say 4 million ang kanyang total. That is his total insurance need. Next is investment. You must build long-term investment, understand how money works, and the power of compound interest. We call it Rule of 72. The formula states that 72 divided by the interest rate, that will give you the number of years for your money to double. Let's understand more Rule of 72. Sabi ni Albert Einstein, the power of compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world and mankind's greatest invention. This is the mightiest force ever unleashed in amassing of wealth. For example, you're going to put your money at 4%, applying the rule of 72. 72 divided by 4 is equal to 18 years. Meaning, every 18 years, magdodoble yung pera mo. If you're 29 years old, may 100,000. After 18 years, 200,000 na siya. And another 18 years, when you are 65 years old, 400,000 na ang value. If you're going to put your money at 8%, it will double every 9 years. So 29 years old, may 100,000. Every 9 years, dumodoble. When you reach 65, your money will become 1.6 million. If you will put your money at 12%, it will double every 6 years. So 29 years old, may 100,000. Every 6 years, nagdodoble. When you reach 65, that is 6.4 million. Kung titingnan natin, pare-pareho silang 29 years old, pare-pareho po silang may 100,000. Pero bakit ito 400,000 lang? This one is 1.6 and the last one is 6.4 million. Ano po yung difference? The difference is the interest rate. This is the secret of the wealthy people. If you know where to put your money, mas malaki yung chance for your money to compound. It doesn't mean na mas malaki yung nilagay mong pera. It only means you know how to take advantage of the rule of 72. You must also consider the 4 cornerstones in investing. First is you want your money to grow, correct? So you put your money in stocks and mutual fund. Pero a lot of people are afraid to put their money in stock market or mutual fund because of the risk. The second is safety. So a lot of people put their money in a bank because they say it's safe, but actually the interest is very small, less than 1%. You should also consider tax advantage. Say for example, 1% yung interest ng money mo and it will be taxed by 20%, lalong liliit ang iyong yield. And the next is dapat you should also be protected. So that is the 4 cornerstone in investing. Let us now go to most 18 or multiple options super term. And the best way to show your love is with Manila Bankers Live. Our brand ambassador is no other than the king of talk, Mr. Boy Abunda. IMG is one-stop shop in terms of finance. Manila Bankers is one of the providers of International Marketing Group or IMG. Sino po ba si Manila Bankers? It was established on May 9, 1967. Founding chairman is Senator Hill Puyat, which is, of course, alam po natin yan, pag nagawi tayo ng Makati, dadaan tayo sa tinatawag nating Buendia, that is your Senator Hill Puyat Avenue. And Manila Bankers has over 50 years of expertise in bringing protection and security to the Filipino family. So ano pong ibig sabihin pagka matagal na? The company is strong, secured, and established. Manila Bankers seeks to provide innovative and affordable life insurance products. And the company offers various insurance products, including group insurance, that are designed specifically to cater the needs of any organization. And Manila Bankers Life is part of the IMG group of companies. So ano ba yung most 18 or multiple options super term? It is a term life insurance with premium deposit fund or PDF. So dahil term insurance siya, it allows maximum coverage at a minimal cost. So it will require you to pay very low premium cost compared to other life insurance products. So the beauty of PDF or premium deposit fund, very competitive ang rate of return po ng inyong investment. You could also make partial or full withdrawal anytime. The maximum total deposit is 100% of the face amount. For example, 1 million ang iyong insurance coverage, pwede kang maglagay ng PDF up to 1 million. Payable to the beneficiaries upon the death of insured. Ibig sabihin po, aside from the insurance proceeds, kung ano po yung kinita ng iyong PDF, ibibigay din po yun sa iyong beneficiary. No lapsed feature. Pwede pong i-deduct sa iyong PDF ang premium. And also has higher growth with no possibility to go negative. So, ibig sabihin po, hindi po magzi-zero or magne-negative ang return ng iyong PDF. Ano po ba yung effect ng negative sa ating investment? Let's do some math. Let us compare Mr. A and Mr. B. Both mag-i-invest po ng 100 pesos. Ito po yung mga scenario. Mr. A, year 1, negative 50% po yung yield ng money niya. And year 2, positive 50%. So kapag in-average mo po ito is 0%, correct? Si Mr. B naman po is first year, 0 po yung return. Second year is 0 return. So pareho pong 0 yung average nila. But let's put figures. To illustrate, 100 less 50% is minus 50. So total is 50. On the second year, it earned 50%. So yung 50 mo, mag-earn ng 50%, which is 25. So your total at the end of the second year is 75. While Mr. B, 0. So walang kinita, but yung money is still there, 100. On the second year, hindi pa rin kumita. The money is still 100. So negative 50 requires positive 100 to break even. So some more illustration for better understanding. Scenario is, on the first year, si Mr. A, meron siyang positive 40 na return. On the second year is negative 20 yung kanyang return. So total is positive 20. Mr. B is on the first year positive 10 and on the second year is positive 10. Pareho po sila ng total positive 20. So let's check on the figures. Mr. A, yung 100 niya plus 40% is equal to 140. Now, yung 140, negative 20 po yun. So, minus 28, total is 112. While Mr. B, okay, on the first year, nag-gain siya ng 10%. So, yung 100 niya becomes 110. On the second year, another 10%. So, 110 plus 11 pesos is 121. So, Mr. B, ang net po niya is 121. So, I do hope na appreciate niyo po yung no negatives. These are the product features of Most 18. Una is affordable. Ibig sabihin, talagang you can get higher face amount for your money. Kasi syempre po, most of the Filipinos, maliit talaga yung insurance or some hindi talaga makakuha dahil mahal po ang premium. But with Most 18, talaga pong affordable. Second is higher fund value because the PDF allows higher growth of your funds. Number 3 is premium flexibility. Ibig sabihin po, you could settle your contributions on the schedule that fits your lifestyle. Pwede po tayong mag-deposit monthly, quarterly, semi-annual, or annual. Or pwede rin naman po one-time payment. Number 4, this is very important, withdrawal or loan advantage. Kapag bundled po yung insurance na kinuha nyo, if you want to get money from your policy, kailangan kadalasan po, it is in a form of loan. And alam naman po natin, ang loan ay may interest. So with Most 18, you could withdraw your savings anytime without penalty. Number 5, level coverage risk, meaning your savings is always added to your protection and coverage. Let's say 1 million ang face amount mo, i-add pa kung magkano yung kinita ng iyong PDF. Number 6 is emergency fund advantage. The usual bundled insurance policies, wala pa pong cash value on the first year. But since separate po yung payment mo for your premium and you have your PDF, you already have savings on the first year. Number 7, alternative investment flexibility. You're free to decide where to invest the difference. So for example, yung PDF mo or premium deposit fund, pwede mo namang ilagay lahat sa Most 18. If you want to put it in other portfolio like mutual funds or stock market, you are free to do so. 8 is early maturity. You could choose if you want your plan to mature 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, or 18 years. Or if nag-mature na on the 18 years, pwede ka pa rin mag-renew as long as you are still coverable. Issue age is 5 to 60 years old, meaning you could insure yourself and the whole family. Number 10, addresses various financial needs. So since very flexible yung most 18, pwede siyang i-design for retirement, pension, education, travel, savings, or for your other financial goals. Kaya po ang pangalan niya is multiple option super term. It can be converted also to permanent insurance. You have an option to change to permanent policy. And number 12 is low chances of lapsation. Say for example, nakalimutan mo or nagkaroon ka ng financial emergency, the premiums may be settled from your investment earnings. So this is the prices of most 18. For a 1 million coverage, a 5-year-old is covered at 3,900. If you are 20 years old, that's 5,380. If you are 30, that's 5,710. If you are 40, that's 9,000. And if you are 50, that's 18,180. And if you're older, it's higher. So bakit po tumataas yung premium habang tumatanda tayo? Eh, tama po yung iniisip nyo. Siyempre, habang tumatanda tayo, lumalaki na yung chance na kukunin na tayo ni Lord, no? Kaya mas malaki na yung risk ng insurance company. So this is for 1 million coverage, but I want also to show you the illustration just in case you're going to get a higher premium para makita nyo lang po yung difference. Say for 30 years old, it's 5,710 for 1 million. Then for 3 million, if you're 30 years old, that is 14,820. So mas maganda na directly, let's say you want 3 million coverage, 3 million na agad yung kunin mo. Mas makakatipid ka. But of course, depende rin sa budget. Kung ang kaya talaga is 1 million, pwede naman po tayo doon mag-start. So I'm going to share to you an illustration. We are going to use 30-year-old person. Ang basic life insurance coverage niya ay 1 million. So that is 5,710 for annual premium. At sa first year, may policy po na 500. Total is 6,210. Ang pinili niya pong mode of payment is annual mode and 5 years to pay. Every year, naglalagay siya ng 44,210. Total po na contribution niya is 2,221 and 50 pesos. Magkano po yung nababayad sa kanyang insurance? Total is 103,280. Ang goal niya po para dito sa policy na ito ay para sa education ng kanyang anak. Let's say on the 15th year, first year college na yung anak niya, sa first year nag-withdraw siya ng 100,000. Second year, syempre nagtaas yung tuition fee, 115,000. Third year, 132,250. And nung fourth year na yung anak niya, nag-withdraw siya ng 152,000. So total withdrawal is 499,338. So kung titingnan po natin, ang total contribution niya ay 221,050. And then, ang naibayad po sa insurance is 103,000 plus ang withdrawal niya po is 499,000 and still, meron pa rin po siyang 357,000 living benefit. But just in case mamatay po yung breadwinner anytime, ito po yung kanyang total death benefit. For example, nag-pass away po yung insured on the 5th year. So, 1 million po yung kanyang insurance proceed plus ibibigay po kung magkano yung interest ng kanyang PDF. E paano yan, Doc? Wala naman akong 44,000 agad-agad. As I've said earlier, pwede mo naman siyang gawing monthly or quarterly or semi-annual. Ang importante po, sa first payment, meron tayong 6,000 na PDF. Yung atin pong insurance premium is 5,710 for annual and 500 po yung policy fee. Total is 12,210. So ito yung initial na investment mo. What if, Doc, okay, kaya ko namang mag-annual ngayon, may pera ako. Pero next year, something came up, nagkaroon ako ng financial difficulty, anong mangyayari sa akin? Since one of the features of most 18 is yung kanyang flexibility, halimbawa this year, 44,000 yung nailagay mo, next year, kulang 30,000 lang. Okay lang po yun. At tatanggalin yung bayad doon sa insurance premium mo and then of course, meron yung sasobra, ito yung para sa PDF. On the third year, hindi siya nakapaglagay, babawasin po doon sa kung magkano yung pera niya, yung premium ng insurance. And then on the other year, gumanda yung finance, nag-add, and then ngayon, nagkaroon na naman ng mga financial troubles, hindi na naman siya nakapaglagay. So, lagi pong ang gagawin kapag hindi tayo makakapagbayad, ibabawas lang po doon sa ating PDF. Kaya po, maliit talaga yung chance na mag-lapse yung iyong policy. Okay, 30,000. And nakita natin, on the 9th year, nag-withdraw siya ng 10,000. And then, so naglagay ulit siya noong 11th year. And then, meron din siya mga withdrawals na ginawa. So, kung titingnan natin, yung total money na nailagay niya is 174,212. Ang naibayad sa kanya mga insurance premium is 103,280. Nakapag-withdraw siya ng 110, but still, ang kanyang cash value is 432,000. That is the living benefit. If in case, mag-pass away naman siya, mamatay, 1.4 million po yung ibibigay sa kanilang beneficiary. Napakaganda po ng design ng Most 18. Very flexible. Kasi po yung ibang insurance policies, syempre kung magkano yung sinimulan mo, hindi pa pwede na konti or kulang yung ibabayad mo. At pag hindi ka nagbayad, chances are, maglalapse talaga yung policy mo. But with Most 18, napaka-flexible po talaga ng design. So this is another illustration. For example, Doc, meron akong 200,000. Ayoko na kasi nang magbabayad ako taon-taon. Pwede ba yon? Pwede po yun. Okay, for example, 200,000 ang iyong contribution. Siyempre, from your 200,000, doon ibabawas ang iyong insurance premium. Kung ano yung matitira, doon po magbe-base yung interest rate. And since nakadesign ito for our kids' education, nagwi-withdraw tayo ng pambayad ng tuition fee. So, 200,000 lang po yung in-invest mo. Meron 103,000 na naibayad sa insurance premium. And then 499 ang iyong withdrawal. That's around 600,000, 'di ba po? Meron ka pa ring 522,000 na cash value. Again, this is the living benefit. Kung halimbawa, nag-pass away po yung insured anytime, again, 1 million yung kanyang insurance coverage, plus idadagdag po kung magkano na yung kita ng kanyang PDF or Premium Deposit Fund. Now, tapos nang mag-aral yung anak mo, 'di ba? Meron ka pang 522,000. It's your option. Pwede mo nang kunin lahat yan. Pero since bata ka pa naman, 47 years old, pwede bang ilaan ko na lang ito para sa aking pension? Let's say, hindi mo kinuha yung iyong 522,000. By then, if you're 48 years old, magbabago na yung premium ng insurance mo. Most probably, mas mahal na. So, kung titingnan natin, 522,000 yung iniwan mong pera, 279,000 yung naibayad sa insurance premium, ang cash value mo is over 3 million. So, pwedeng ito na rin yung pension mo. Kaya po siya tinawag na multiple options super term. Ang isang policy, pwede mo siyang i-design for education, for your pension, for your retirement, and for your other financial needs. Okay? So, with Most 18, nasasatisfy niya po yung 4 cornerstone of investment. Meron pong growth, potential higher rate of return on the investment depending on the investment performance. Very safe po yung Most 18 because ang guaranteed rate niya, just in case ano man ang mangyari sa market, your return will not be lower than the top 3 commercial bank savings rate. Tax advantage, ang death benefit po is not subject to tax. And of course, you are protected. Just in case magkaroon ng untimely death, since you are insured, your family is very secured. So who are the people involved in Most 18 or insurance? First is the insured. Ang insured is a person who is indicated on the application form, meaning siya yung covered ng insurance protection. He or she must be 5 to 60 years old and in good health at the date of application and the issuance of the policy. Payer or owner. Nagkakaroon lang po ng payer or owner if minor po yung ating insured. Minor means below 18 years old. Anyone related or with insurable interest to the insured and has the capacity to pay. Ano po bang ibig sabihin ng insurable interest? Ibig sabihin po niyan, kapag namatay po kung sino yung insured, it's more of a loss than gain doon po sa payer or owner. The payer or owner, siya po yung magbabayad. So, dapat meron siyang capacity to pay the regular premium at siya rin po ang magsasign sa application form in behalf of the insured if the insured is a minor or cannot sign. And the payer or insured must be 18 to 64 years old and in good health at the date of purchase and issuance of the policy. Next is the beneficiary. Anyone related to the insured and has insurable interest. Nasabi ko na po kanina, just in case, ano po, mamamatay yung insured, kawalan ito doon sa beneficiary at hindi gain. Ang beneficiary po ang makakatanggap ng lahat ng benefits of the plan kapag namatay po ang insured. Ano po yung mga required documents? Fully accomplished application form, signed proposal sheet, copy of valid government ID, and of course, contribution or the premium. Pwede po tayo mag-sign up sa Most 18 by filling up the form at pwede rin pong online. If you want to have a proposal, kindly contact the person who invited you or share you this video. Pwede din naman po type your contact details at the comment section below. That is Most 18. If you have question, please don't hesitate to get in touch through my website and also my contact number. At kung sa tingin mo nakatulong sa iyo yung video na ito, please don't forget to subscribe. This has been Dada Rosana, Sharp Finance MD. Thank you!